Hi everyone. I hope you've had fun this week playing our math games, our review math games that we prepared for you. And remember, you get to keep these math games. Don't send any of them back in a packet so that you can keep playing them and keep practicing your math skills. I know Mrs. Simonson taught you a game and Mrs. Ophis did a video on a game, and I get to come back on and teach you one final game for the week. And this one's a tricky game. So if you get frustrated, maybe go back to one of the other games. So this game is called Gain and Loss, and you will need your piece of paper like this, or if you don't have your piece of paper, you can play with any piece of paper. You can play with an envelope if you have it. Something to write with, and a deck of playing cards. So this is what you're gonna play with. You're gonna take all your jacks, queens, and kings out of your deck. You won't need them for this game. And what you're going to do is you're gonna have 2 players, or you could have a lot of players. Like if you had 3 or 4 or 5 people who wanted to play with you, you could. But you decided a number you're gonna start with. So on the game, we give you 15. If you wanna start with a big number like 100, you could, or if you wanna start with 50, that number doesn't matter as long as everyone starts with that number. So I'm actually gonna write on this thing so you can see how you can play it with any piece of paper. So let's say player 1, it starts with 50. We're gonna start with 50. Player 2 also has to start with 50. Okay? And what we have to remember is black cards mean plus and red cards mean takeaway or minus. So this is for player 1. Player 1's gonna draw a card, and it's a black card. So I get to add 6 to my score. So if I have 50 and I add 6 more, I would have 56. So my new score is 56. Ooh, that was hard to do. And you might write it down here to remember that you did 50 plus 6, and it equals, and your new total is 56. Okay, now it's player 2's turn. All they're gonna do is take the next card off the pile. Ooh, and they got a black 7. And remember, black means plus, and 7 is how many? So it would be 50 plus 7, and what does it equal? 57. So our new totals are 56 and 57. So right now player 2 is winning. Let's see, okay, back to player 1's turn. Okay, it's 8, but it's red, so it means we have to take away 8. So we're gonna go from 56, and we're gonna go down 8 points. So if we did 56, take away 8, 56, so I'm gonna count backwards 8. I'm gonna do a little picture here to help me. I know 8 is 2 4 dice, so I would say 56, 55, 54, 53, 52, 51, 50, 49, 48. So my new score is 48. So if you start at a bigger number like this, it's a little harder to add or subtract. If you start at a smaller number, it's a little bit easier. But you can get up really high too. So my new score is 48. Now it's player 2's turn. And they're gonna take away 7. Oh, this is an easy one to take away. So if we did 57 minus 7, and I can see that my ones place right here already has 7 in it, so I already know this one's 50. So my new score is 50. Player 2 is still winning, even though we both got subtract ones. Okay, player 1's turn. Remember, black means plus, so we get to add 3 more. So 48, and I'll put 3 more here, 48, 49, 50, 51. So I would do 51. 51 points over here. Player 2 turn. Ooh, they have to take away 9. So I would do 50 minus 9. And I'm gonna draw my picture because that helped me on my 8. So 50, 49, 48, 47, 46, 45, 44, 43, 42, 41. Player 2 has 41 now. Look at how player 1's in the lead, finally. So you can play this game for as long as you want, or you can play it until you get to a certain number. You can play it with lots of people. You could, 5 players could play it. All you have to do is have a piece of paper to keep track of your scores, and you have to pick a number to start with. So if it's 15, cool. If it's 50, if it's 100, You get the idea. I hope you have fun playing Gain or Loss.